The stock rebounding Thursday, up more than 3%, still down more than 25% this week.
This stock is not easy. This has been a wild ride for sure. Now, where can it go? I still feel it's going lower.
You know, the company has not made money in the past 3 years, and they're not forecast to make money in the next 3 years. AMC in particular, shorts were in AMC for a reason. Their business model has been attacked for a long time, from internet streaming networks.
So as you guys can see, a lot of people are against AMC stock and they don't think investors should continue buying into this stock. Now, I'm not going to go over whether you guys should or shouldn't be buying AMC stock because I'm not a financial advisor and I don't want to give you guys financial advice on whether you should be buying AMC stock or not. But I do want to show you guys some truth based on some other stocks in the past and based on trading patterns, what we could possibly expect from AMC over the next few months. And then I'm also going to cover a few reasons why AMC has been pulling back and why they've been on this downtrend over the last week, and especially why they pulled back so much today after the market opened. But before we actually get into all the information, for those of you who are new here, my name is Evan and I make videos that show you guys different ways of making money in the stock market. So if that interests you guys, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification bell so you never miss when I upload. Also, if you guys wouldn't mind going down and hitting the like button, I would really appreciate it, and it lets me know that you guys enjoy these video updates every day. Now, starting off, AMC is actually trading down about 5% on the day, and they're trading right around $33 at about $33.18 as of recording right now. And on the weekly chart, they're actually down 18%, where their high over the past week was at about $41. But the trading pattern that I want to show you guys, which could happen to AMC, is called the parabolic arc pattern. And in order to see how this could happen, we have to zoom out to the 1-year chart. And so you can see the chart here. This is what AMC looks like on the yearly chart. And they are up 687%. But this looks almost identical to the parabolic arc pattern, which is generally a bullish upward trend. And I'll put up an image here so you guys can see exactly what the parabolic arc looks like. And you can see that they're almost identical, besides the fact that AMC hasn't spiked up yet. But we've seen this in many stocks in the past. Even Tesla was a good example of this, where they started pulling back because people were getting afraid that the stock was too overpriced. And then they spiked up to all-time highs, and even though they pulled back in recent months because of the chip shortage, Tesla was still a good example of this parabolic arc. But this pattern really only forms in bull markets where there's a lot of irrational buying in the public, which generates a very strong rally as the prices rise almost vertically. So a few other examples are actually the internet boom of 2000, as well as the metals boom in 2005 to 2006. And most of these parabolic arc patterns go straight up and then they come straight down. But the parabolic arc is actually a reversal pattern, and it has a very predictable outcome. And although it is very predictable, they are relatively difficult to trade since the market sentiment is bullish, and it may be relatively tough to point reversals to trade. Most parabolic arc patterns have a very significant correction of about 62% from the top. And even though after a parabolic base, prices move almost vertically and eventually the acceleration comes to a stop and then reverses, the thing that's different about AMC is that this is a short squeeze. It's not just a typical stock like maybe we've seen with Tesla in the past, or some other examples were the internet boom and the metals boom. Those weren't the same situation as AMC, but AMC is starting to collect themselves and they are starting to mirror this parabolic arc pattern. So I really don't know how high AMC could go if they bounce off different support levels and then they do follow through and end up being a direct reflection of the parabolic arc pattern. There's rumors anywhere from $300 up to $60,000, and I'm not here to tell you what they're actually going to be trading at, because just like anybody else, I don't know where AMC is going to be. We don't know all the insight and the intricacies that the hedge funds can actually take advantage of. For all we know, the actual share price could just be masked right now, and this $33 that we're seeing right now may not be an actual reflection of where AMC is trading. There's people thinking that AMC is actually trading at $300 or possibly $1,000 right now, and these brokerages are downplaying the price so that people sell out of their positions. But again, I don't know how true that is. I'm just telling you that's some rumors that are floating around, and whether they're true or not, I can't really give my opinion on it. But I can go over some reasons why AMC would be falling today if this is actually a direct reflection of their share price. And one of the big reasons was actually because of the Black Widow movie, and box office sales plunged in their second weekend in theaters. And this could show the impact of the Marvel movie's simultaneous release on Disney Plus, US. And in fact, the movie theater industry lobbying group took a swipe at this strategy, and as a result, AMC as of 10 a.m. Eastern time was down 9.8%. And total domestic box office receipts came in at $92.7 million, with Space Jam: A New Legacy topping the list with $31.7 million in sales. And this was down 22% from the previous weekend when Black Widow topped the list, and still substantially is below pre-pandemic levels in 2019, when box office weekend sales averaged close to $200 million through July. And then additionally, Black Widow sales fell sharply for the first weekend, down 67% to $26.3 million, which was the worst ever second weekend drop for a Marvel Comics universe title. Now, this wasn't the only thing weighing on AMC's price today, because shares were also trading lower today on Monday because renewed concerns about the pandemic and concerns weighing on reopening stocks like AMC. Now, they're also continuing lower amid profit taking following their recent retail-driven rally. And according to data from Swaggy Stocks, AMC is the 5th most mentioned ticker on the popular subreddit Wall Street Bets. As of March 12, 2021, AMC's operated approximately 1,000 theaters and 10,700 screens in the US and internationally. And they also have a 52-week high of $72.62 and a 52-week low of $1.91. But I think one of the things that's concerning people is that today's drop has AMC headed for their lowest close since early June, putting the equity at a quarter-to-date deficit of 43.3%, as well as the 70-day moving average, which captured a pullback in early May and could come in as a potential support, even though the stock is still up over 1,400% in 2021. And despite their huge rise that we've seen from AMC, analysts are still not convinced, with 3 of them at a hold rating and 1 at a strong sell, plus the 12-month consensus price target of $5.25, which equals an 83.6% discount to their current levels. And I think it's important to notice that short sellers have been hitting the exits, and short interest has actually dropped 26.2% in the last 2 reporting periods, even though it still makes up a healthy 15.1% of the stock's available float. And also today, AMC did land on the short sale restricted list. And to give you a quick summary of what this is, it's basically restricting the ability to short a stock as it's dropping down. So I think there's definitely a lot to consider, and there's a lot going on for AMC stock. And despite them not having made any profit in the last 3 years and not being predicted to make a profit for the next 3 years, I think most of the people who are buying into AMC are going to continue holding. Now, I'm not personally invested in AMC, but I'm happy to cover them for those of you who are invested and give you guys some updates on what's happening. And if you guys are currently holding shares of AMC, let me know down in the comments what price target you would feel comfortable selling your shares, whether that be $300 or $1,000 or whatever it may be. Let me know down in the comments. And also let me know what you guys think of this parabolic arc pattern that I showed you. And do you think AMC is going to ramp up and this is going to become reality pretty soon? So let me know down in the comments. Also, if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure you leave a like because it really does help out the channel. And if you guys haven't signed up for Webull, make sure you guys sign up using the link in the description. And when you sign up and deposit $100, you'll actually get 2 free stocks. And with that said, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you back here in the next one. Bye.